Hello children, the topic for class 8 today is data handling. We know that data is a collection of information in some required situation. Yes, for example, we collect data to find out what is the height of all the children in class 8, or maybe we collect the weight of those children in class 8, or now, as you know, with the COVID, we have a lot of data coming in for how many people have fallen sick, how many have recovered, and how many are, who have passed away, right? So, all these things are data. Okay, now these data can be organized and tabulated into different tables, and so from that we can interpret the data and analyze it and find out the information we need. Okay, now today we are going to deal with bar graphs, okay, with the graphical representation, that is bar graph. Next we have double bar graph. Then we also have histogram and pie chart. Okay, this is in this year's lesson. Pie chart is also known as a circle graph. Okay, right. So now bar graph and double bar graph you've already studied in class 7. Anyway, we will recall it this time so that it will be easier for you to represent data by using bar graphs. Okay, just say they have given a sum like this. Right? They have given here month, and here they have said number of watches sold. Number of watches sold. Okay. Now, in the month of July, 1,500 watches were sold. Then in the month of August, also, okay, this is say 1,000, okay, 1,000 watches in July, 1,500 in August, then September also is 1,500, then October is 2,000, then November is 2,500, and December is 1,500. Supposing this data had to be represented by using a bar graph. Okay, now what you will know is the first row that is given to you will be always represented on the x-axis. The second row will be represented on the y-axis. Okay, so first let us draw the x and y axis. So this will be my x-axis and this will be my y-axis. The meeting point will be the origin 0. Right. Now, when we are doing it, if you can do it on graph paper, it will be easy. Otherwise, you take markings of 1 centimeter in plain unrolled paper. Okay. So, what happens is, on the x-axis, we have to mark the months. The first month is July. So, we don't have to go in for any numbers here, right? So, what you do, you leave the first centimeter free. Then on the second centimeter you mark July. Okay, then you leave the next centimeter free, and on the next centimeter you mark August. Okay, now even if in graph paper it will be easy because it's already marked. So you can just leave the first one free, the second one July. Then the first one, the next one free, and the next one for August. Now the thing is, when these are going on like this, it should be even intervals. Only then the graph will be correct. Then after August you have September. Then you leave one free and go for October. Then leave one free and this will be November. Then you go on, leave one free and this will be December. Okay, so this is the x-axis markings. Understand? Now on the y-axis we have to mark the numbers. So for that we have to use the correct scale. Okay, now you see the numbers here are 1000, 1500, 1500, 2000, 2500 and 1500. So it is all between 1000 and 2500. So once you know the lowest number and the highest number, it is easier to look for the scale. So since there's a 500 difference, just say you take it as 500, then 1000, then 1500, then 2000, then you have 2500. Always this calibration should be equal. Understand? So we have taken a difference of 500 each and it should be even intervals. Okay, now let us mark. For July, they have said they have sold 1000 watches. Now where is 1000? 1000 is here. So keep your scale, keep it up to this and mark this bar. Draw a bar on the month of July. Okay, now you can color it or put some design. Then in the month of August is 1500. So 1500, keep it here and mark the bar. Okay, the bar will be like this, just say, and you have got 1500 watches. In September, it is again 1500. So you can keep it on the same level and mark this. Okay, so just say you have colored it or drawn a design. Okay, then October is 2000. So this will go up to 2000. Keep your scale and mark it on 2000. Okay, now this October is 2000. Next we have November. November is 2500. That is up to that. That is the highest mark and you can draw it like this. Okay, so for this we can draw maybe straight lines. Something to differentiate it. Okay, then for December it is once again 1500. So this is the level. Keep the scale and draw it on 1500 and just say color it or something like that. So now we have got a vertical bar graph. The thing is we have to write the scale also. So here you will write the scale. In the scale now x-axis is having months. So you can write months here, no problem. Here you will write number of watches. Number of watches. So this will be written on the y-axis. So y-axis only we have a scale. So you will say y-axis 1 centimeter equal to how many units? 500 units. So 500 watches. Okay. So this will be my bar graph with when the months are given and the number of watches sold are given. Understand? So this is how I have represented this data graphically by using bar graphs. Okay, now let us see how to use double bar graphs. Okay, for double bar graphs, generally there will be two sets of data given for one entity. Okay, so let us see. Just say they have said or sum like this. Okay, here they have drawn and said, okay, so here children, okay, number of children. So it's children, okay, and here they have said, here we have school A, school B and school C. Okay. Now here the activity that is given is walking. Those who come to school by walking and those who come to school by cycling. Okay. In school A, the number of children who come walking are 40. Okay. And so children who prefer walking and then cycling. Here 40 and here it is 45. Okay, and then here it is 55 and 25 and here it is 15 and 35. Okay, so this is what the data that they have given to you. since under one school there are two activities given, walking and cycling, and under the other school also, so we can use double bar graph to represent this data. As usual, draw the x-axis and the y-axis. This is the x-axis, this is the y-axis, and the origin 0. Now, school A, as usual, you leave 1 centimeter empty and then come on to the next centimeter. Now in this, there are two activities. So this I'll keep for walking and this I'll keep for cycling. So this will be school A. Okay. Then leave 1 centimeter free. Then after that, again you take walking and cycling. Walking and cycling. This will keep for school B. Right? Then leave 1 centimeter free. Then you take again walking and cycling. This is B for school C. Okay. So now once you have this, here we can write activity. It will be easier for you to remember, children. Write this as activity. Okay. Now in the plays and all, what happens is they come to school either by walking or by cycling, right? But in our school we don't have this. They come either by bus or most of you are in hostel. Okay, anyway. So this is the first thing that has been, activity has been put on the x-axis. Now we have to put the numbers on the y-axis. You see the minimum is 15 and the maximum is 55. Okay, so what we can do is we can take either 5, 10, 15 or 10, 20, 30, 40 either. So supposing I take it as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. Okay. Now if you do it on graph paper, it is easy. You can just mark along the markings. If you are doing it on plain white paper, kindly take a scale and mark out 1 centimeter uniformly here as well as here, so that the graph will be correct. Okay. Now we'll see. In school A, for walking it is 40. So under the walking column, you go up to 40 and draw the bar. Okay. And cycling is 45. Now 40 and 50, the middle value will be 45. Okay. So this will be 45. So if you take it there, this will be my cycling. Understand? You can write walking like this also on the bar. No problem. And cycling. Okay. That is the thing. Then for school B, the first walking is 55. So for walking, you go up to 55, which is the middle value here, 55, and take a scale and mark it correctly. So this will be your walking, and the cycling will be 25. So 25 is here. 25 will be the middle value for these two. So take a scale and mark it out. Then in school C, what do you have? You have 15. 15 is the middle value for 10 and 20. So if you take this 15 will be your walking and cycling will be 35. Okay, so 35 will be your cycling. If you want, you can take 5, 10, 15 also. Since I didn't have place, I've gone in for this. Okay, so now you have drawn the double bar graph where under one entity you have two activities. So school A has walking and cycling, school B has walking and cycling, school C has walking and cycling. Now please write the scale. Now the scale will be x-axis, there's no problem. So on the y-axis, x-axis is the school name, on the y-axis is the number of children. So you can say number of children here, and here you can write y-axis. What happens? 1 centimeter equal to, now I have taken it as 10 units. So 10 units. Supposing you have taken it as 5 units, you please write 5 units. So with that, this data can be represented using a double bar graph. So I hope you have understood bar graph and double bar graph. It will be quite easy, children. and you will enjoy doing it. Do it neatly, and you can use your imagination and color the bars differently so that it looks nice and colorful. Okay, take care, have a nice day, stay home, stay safe.